Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Tyler McNabb, and this is my 400EX and my dad's Honda 450R. So, in today's video, as you can see, the quads are rather muddy. That's because I actually just got done riding, and I had the thought of this video after me and my dad got done riding. And so, what we're actually going to do in today's video is we are going to see which I am faster on when riding kind of XC style trails. So the all classic Honda 400EX, super XC built, basically as good as it gets, or the Honda 450R, you know, a lot more power, not quite as much upgrades. You know, it does have suspension and flex bars, good tires, beadlocks, exhaust, that kind of stuff. But we're gonna see how they compare. So overall power wise, you know, stock 450, we're pretty sure this engine stock is going to be around somewhere in the 40 horsepower range, I believe. Stock from the factory, I believe the 400s are like 23 horsepower. This one has a 426 and some other engine work, so this one's probably mid to upper 20s, maybe 26, 28, somewhere in there. I would, if I had to take a guess. It's you know, it doesn't all out fly, but it'll get up and go. So anyway, all power's not the biggest thing, but ultimately I'm gonna get out and see how I compare against these two. You know, if you've ever ridden XC, a lot of what the actual speed has to do with a person is their riding style, and like actually if they're fast, you know, or it's the rider is what I'm trying to say. A lot of the faster guys, you know, like the pros and stuff out there, if you gave them a bone stock 400EX, I guarantee they would beat me on like if I was on like a souped up 450. Like, those guys are just fast. That's how they ride. And so a lot of it's the rider, but if you get two riders of the same skill level, so example, just me riding two different machines, how do I compare on those two different machines? So that's what we're gonna find out today. See if I'm faster on the 400 or see if I'm faster on the 450. So let's get out and do some laps. I'll see you out there. Okay guys, well, as you saw, did some laps on the 450 and the 400 and felt pretty good on both of them. So it was kind of different, this riding, because it was really slick, or it was a lot slicker than I'm used to when riding out in this woods. Usually it's pretty dry, so I did the lap on the 400 first, felt pretty good. Made a couple little mistakes, nothing serious. I never killed it, never hit any trees, anything like that on either of the laps, as you saw, but made a couple mistakes here and there that probably cost me a couple seconds. But basically, so what I'm gonna do, I'll flash the official times up here on the screen. But so basically the first lap I did on the 400, and it was 4:03.17, I believe, is what the time was for the lap. And so pretty good time. That was the first time I've timed a lap out there, so I've got the kind of the times written down. We'll keep those records and see if we can beat those eventually and all that. So then I went and I did a lap on the 450. The lap you guys saw was actually my second lap, because me being the amateur filmer I am, forgot to hit the record button on my first lap, which kind of sucks. But anyway, I'll give you the results anyway. So the first lap that I didn't record, I ended up 4:05.65. So I was 2 seconds slower on the 450 the first lap. Then I went out and did my second lap, which was the one you guys saw, and it actually turned out to be 4 minutes flat, or 4 minutes 0.15, or yeah, 15 seconds, I think, flat. So as you can see, you know, some people may say, you know, oh, you were slower on the 450 the first lap, so, you know, as you can see, some people think, you know, you need a 450 to be faster. Some people think, you know, you don't. It's honestly, it's a pretty dead heat if you think about it, because let's go with my faster time, because a lot of people think if you get on a 450, you will be faster. And I think it depends on the track, is ultimately what it depends on, because when you get out there, if it's a wide open track with lots of fast and open stuff, I think hands down you will be much faster on a 450, just because if it's wide open, you can just fly on the 450. If it's a tighter track, I would take my 400 all day, no doubt, because it handles so much better in the tight stuff, and you're not fighting all that power of the 450 front end trying to come up and stuff. And so it honestly, it depends on what you're riding. And so let's say, for example, we go with my faster time, and you say, yeah, you were much faster on the 450. You were 3 seconds faster over a 4 minute lap, basically. Well, let's say you go out to an XC race and you're doing, let's see, it's 4 minutes. Let's say you're doing a 20-minute lap. So basically 5 times 3, you'd be 15 seconds faster per lap. And so I think it just depends. It honestly just depends, because I think the stuff that I'm riding here at my house is much tighter than what a lot of the XC races are. And so I think I actually would be faster on a 450 if I went and raced at like just one of the tracks, because most of them are pretty open. And so I think that's the biggest thing, because on my 400 I can fly through the tight stuff, whereas the 450 I'm not quite as fast, just because, you know, it's so much more power. It's harder in the tight stuff. But then I get out in the field sections or an open straight in the woods, and you can just hammer down on a 450 and just fly. You know, the 450s, they get from A to B so fast. Like they have so much more power. And so, you know, ultimately, I just thought I'd do this video because it's a fun comparison. I was curious to see which one I'd be faster on. I'm more comfortable on my 400, so that's why I think it's pretty close right now. I think if I rode the 450 for a while and got more comfortable on it, I think I would be quite a bit faster. I think that would be the ultimate, you know, the ultimate outcome. I think I could probably get it to the point where I could maybe be 5, 8, maybe even 10 seconds faster on that little 4 minute lap. So, and 10 seconds over a 4 minute lap, and then you take that to like a more open XC race where you're doing 20, 25 minute laps, you know, that time adds up a lot. So yeah, I just thought I'd do this video. I thought it was fun. Let me know if you guys want to see more of that stuff. Hopefully me and my dad will go out there and we'll ride some more, and maybe next time we ride we'll time him on a lap and see what he can do. So anyway, once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Couldn't do any of this stuff without, or I guess I wouldn't want to do any of this stuff without you guys coming back and watching the videos. So I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your opinion is down in the comments. What do you think the 400 450 debate is? So I mean, I could talk about it all day, because I mean, you know, there's places for 400s to be faster, there's places for 450s to be faster, you know. So it all just depends on the rider and what they like and everything. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.